Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a meal plan with me video. I'm going to show you how I usually plan the meals for the week and give you some tips on the way. So what I've already done is gone through the cupboards. I do this every week and I see what we have in the cupboards from the previous week. So we've got quite a lot left, so I don't really need to top up too much. I obviously need to buy the dinners and the lunches, but breakfast wise I think we're pretty sorted other than fruit. So let's get meal planning. So what I usually do after checking what's in the cupboards is I go through some recipe books and I usually try and pick out one new recipe to try every week so that we can please everybody in the house. We are a family of 3 with a toddler who's just coming up to 2, so she's not too fussy. She generally eats most things that we give her. It depends how we present it and how much of it we give, so I try and just give quite small portions and not mix the food too much. Don't want to ever overwhelm her. I don't give her too many new foods in one go either, so I usually make sure that she has something on her plate that I know is what we call a safe food, and something that I know that she enjoys and that there's enough of it to fill her up and that she can pick at kind of whatever we're having. We do tend to try and eat all the same meals so that I'm only preparing one meal. I usually just kind of make enough for 2 people and I give her a little bit of both of our meals so there's not too much waste. Sometimes that completely backfires like it did the other night and she ate pretty much all my dinner because she enjoyed it so much. But the way I see it is I could always get something else to eat later on, whereas I'd rather she just eats the dinner. So we just kind of, we wing it really, we wing it. There's no other way to say it. We totally wing feeding our toddler. So I'm going to go and get out my recipe books just now and have a little look at them. I know on Monday we're going to do a prawn noodle dish because that we've done the last 2 Mondays and it's gone down really well. She's eaten tons. I'm going to have to get 2 packets of prawns this week because I think she another example, she ate my whole dinner. She enjoyed it that much, but I love it when she eats new things and eats what I make her because it's just nice to watch her try and experiment and enjoy new foods. So that's going to be Monday's dinner, and I'm going to have a look at my recipe books now and see if I can come up with something nice for some of the other nights. So I thought I'd show you the recipe books that I like the best. So we've got 3 of the Rebecca Wilson What Mummy Makes one. So I think this is her first one. Really good. We used this through weaning and we're still using it now at 2 years old. Also got the Fast Family Food Rebecca Wilson one, and the new, Fast Family Food is the new one. That's really good. It's all things that you can make in 10 minutes, so I use quite a lot from here. And also we use the Family Comforts. We've made quite a few things from here as well. And more recently I've bought the Charlotte Sterling Reed How to Feed Your Toddler. So I use a mix of them. So I'm just going to look through these now and see what recipes we're going to have this week. So that's me, got all the meals planned out. So for breakfasts, we're going to have things like porridge, Rice Krispies. For the little one, that's usually what she chooses. I kind of let her choose her own breakfast. She usually picks, it's between porridge and Rice Krispies at the moment. She used to go Cheerios quite a lot. Rarely does she have things like toast and stuff. She used to choose it, but she's kind of stopped picking that for now. I'll usually have something like a bagel thin with eggs and avocado or something like that because I'm still using my Fitness Pal to track everything and try and to get quite good protein in each meal. So I'll just be having something quick and simple like that, especially on my working from home days when we drop the little one off and then I come back and have my breakfast by myself, which is quite nice. So next up, so this is how I do it. I've got all the kind of breakfast, all the lunches and all the dinners just scribbled down. So for lunches, it's going to be things like tuna pesto pasta, chicken and bacon toasty, eggs on toast, easy, quick, high protein things. For myself and for my little one, she'll have things like hummus and oatcakes, maybe a ham sandwich or a peanut butter and jam sandwich or something like that, and some picky bits. She'll usually have some yogurt, some fruit, and a little toddler snacky thing. We're actually going to make some oaty banana muffins over the weekend together, so she can be having them for her snacks next week. And then on to dinners, we're going to do, as I said, would have a prawn noodle dish on the Monday. On the Tuesday is going to be a slow cooker day because I'm working from home, so it's quite nice to just have something ready just to go when I pick little one up. We usually play for a bit before it's time for dinner, so a slow cooker is the way to go for us on a Tuesday. So I've gone for slow cooker sweet and sour pork from the Fast Family Food Rebecca Wilson book that I just showed you earlier. Next, on Wednesday, I'm going to do fajita pasta bake. So I think it's just chicken, peppers, that kind of thing. So that's going to be Wednesday's dinner. And Thursday, I think it's Thursday Burns night. Since we're in Scotland, we're going to have haggis, neeps and tatties. Don't know how that'll go down with the little one. She'll definitely eat the haggis, I know that for sure. The turnips and the potatoes, probably not. She can be a bit funny with potatoes. They're fine if they're in chip form or alphabet shape form, but other than that, she doesn't really eat mashed potatoes, but we'll offer her it. Next on the list is fish with sweet potato fries and broccoli. I've got an air fryer, so I'll do sweet potato fries for us, and they always go down really, really well. So we'll do that one night, and the other night is chicken and bacon burgers with brioche buns and probably sweet potato fries again. So that is how I meal plan. And I hope that's been helpful. I hope I've given you some tips on how to plan for the week. It's difficult when toddlers can be fussy. We've got a typical toddler. She generally is a good eater, but we do have things that she won't touch. Vegetables, usually. She's really good with fruit. Doesn't tend to touch the vegetables. Like I said, she won't really touch the potatoes either at the moment, but we continue to offer exposure. Expose is the motto we follow. The more exposure she has to these things, so putting them on her plate, I take, even if she pokes it or touches it or picks it up and licks it, that's a win for us, because that's one extra exposure that she's had. And eventually, the more we offer these things, the more she's going to just think that they're normal. That's what goes on your plate, and eventually maybe one day she'll start eating them. But until then, I'm just going to continue to put little portions of veg on her plate. So it can be tricky when I'm trying to get a high protein diet in and trying to kind of calorie watch. I don't let her see me counting calories or anything like that. That's just something that I do kind of in the background. I'll put it in my phone. I won't usually let her see me weighing stuff out as such. Don't want to her to have any issues with food or anything like that, or think that any food's bad, because it's not. And that's not the way that I'm kind of trying to live either. I'm trying to have a healthy, balanced diet, and that's what we offer to our toddler as well, a balance. So she does get like chocolate and crisps and things, but in moderation, and she enjoys the healthier, the kind of more nutritious food as well, which is a bonus. So I'll leave you there, and I will take this list with me. So I've written down everything that we need to buy here. And I'll take this list with me to Aldi over the weekend, and I will let you see what we've got. I'll probably do a separate Aldi haul to let you see everything that we've picked up. There will be more, because we're in Aldi. There'll probably be something random from the middle aisle that I'll pick up as well. So I'll let you know what that is on Saturday or Sunday when I do that shop. So moving on to the Aldi haul. It's just been to Aldi. I think we spent £58 this week on all of this. The prices are definitely creeping up. So we started off with 2 big packs of wipes, so there's 12 here, a big bleach and a bathroom sink unblocker. I also got, well, these are actually from Tesco, so these are low salt chicken stock cubes. They're in the baby aisle, I think because they're such low salt, so they were reduced down to 72p, so I got 3. I couldn't get the vegetable ones. I don't know if they're going to discontinue them, and that's why they were reduced, so I got 3 and panicked because I don't want to ever not have those. Got some garlic infused oil. We're using that quite a lot. We've been making our own chips this week, and it's going quite well, so quite like to use that for those. 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. I'm going to make an egg rancheros type thing with veg, chopped tomatoes, chorizo and an egg on top for brunchies this week, so I'll use those. Got some tomato passata in the back for pasta sauces and a barbecue sauce. So moving on to the meats and fish for the week. I got breaded fish fillets, chicken. We've got some chicken in the fridge left already, so this should top that up. Got a lean pork mince. The recipe that I was going to make has diced pork in it, but I know my toddler did struggle with like pork, normal pork, the last time we gave her it, so I think with the pork mince it might be a bit easier for her to chew. Haggis, because it's going to be Burns night this week. I didn't get turnips, but I did get potatoes, so we can make haggis, potatoes and veg. Some bacon, prawns. I think that's all for the meat and fish. Moving on to the bread, I got bagel thins and just the usual bread that we always get. Fridge bits, massive pot of Greek style yoghurt. Me and my toddler both love this. And I got some lemon ones as well to try. Normally I would get the Muller light ones, but apparently the Aldi ones are just as nice, so I thought I'd try those this week. Got some hummus. I didn't actually realise it was a 30% off and didn't even check the date on it, so we'll have to eat that quite quickly. Got some more cheese and a quiche for my little one's dinner tonight. We've got friends coming round, so she'll be having dinner on her own before they get here, so she will probably quite enjoy that. Big bag of wonky potatoes to make chips and mashed potatoes for the meals we're having this week. 2 packs of peppers. There's quite a few things I'm making with peppers in it. I got mushrooms because I always like to have mushrooms in. Baby corns to do in the stir fry, spring onion, a big sweet potato. We've still got one in the cupboard as well from last week, so I just got one of those, and a broccoli. Also got some bananas, some kiwis. Kiwis are still the firm favourite at the moment, so stocked up on those. Avocados there for me for eggs and avocados for breakfast is usually what I have, or for lunch. Got some blueberries and some conference pears. So moving on to snacks, I didn't go too heavy on the snacks this week because I'm planning to use up these ripe bananas to make some banana oaty muffins or something, some sort of thing like that, sort of healthy snack for us all. So I got some cheese bakes, just like mini cheddars, some chocolate coated rice cakes, strawberry lunchbox loaves. We've never had the strawberry ones, we usually go for banana, so these will be interesting to try. The chocolate fudge brownies fibre now bars, just in case we do want chocolate. And I got some lightly salted rice cakes for me. I'm going to put some spready cheese on them. Completely forgot to get cucumber, so might have to nip back out and get some of that. And we didn't need much in the way of breakfasts, so I just got some more Aldi versions of Cheerios. So that is everything that I got from Aldi, and a little thing from Tesco over there. So I hope that gives you some inspiration for your cooking and your shopping this week. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in another one of my videos. Thank you. Bye.